Greetings everyone, my name is Variable and welcome back to Minecraft Exploring Embers! So, in this episode we're going to be doing all these things, which is very nice, it's orderly. So creating a cinder staff so that we've got something to attack with. Create the awesome ashen armor, which is on the to-do list since my iron armor is kind of dying very quickly. We're going to travel to the something. Collect the something dust and the something powder. And that's pretty obvious. We're going to the nether. Because we need to collect some glowstone dust and some blaze powder in order to get better ember production using the Ignum reactor and the combustion chamber and the catalyst chamber. Catalysis? I don't know how to pronounce it. So, I'm going to start off pretty much like this one, and then across there, and that one. Because the cinder staff is nice to attack with, and the armor is pretty awesome to actually have to defend us. So, this is all the bits and pieces. I actually labeled what each set is, so I don't have to worry about which is which now. So the ashen armor and the cinder staff. So I'm going to grab the cinder staff stuff, and we're going to click on the cinder staff. Wherever it's located, there it is, and ta-da! We have the cinder staff. Now this uses the mantle jar. If I can pull up the page quickly. Strange, isn't it, how silver metal can have such control over the chaotic fire of ember. As the cinder staff channels ember from accessible containers in your inventory, it charges up a large sphere of pure ember in front of you. The longer it is charged, the more damaging the sphere will be, culminating in just shy of enough damage to instantly kill a typical monster. So, let's go try it out. I've got some sheep upstairs and we're gonna go burn them alive. Alright, where are they? Here's one. Alrighty. Right click. Let's go! And we've got some mutton! Yay! How exciting. So, that's the cinder staff. So, I don't know how well it's gonna work on the nether mobs, considering that they are like that whole fire resistant sort of thing. But we'll see how we go. Anyway, I actually probably should take... Oh no, there's no more mutton. That's okay. We're definitely going to bring some food with, because that's something you really want to keep track of. Wrong folder. Okay, so the ashen armor is another ritual. So we're going to have to be using the... I forget what it's called. Whatever this thing is. And I still can't remember what it's called. It's called a... Oh, where is it? The beam cannon. Oh, exchange tablet. There we go. So, okay. So each ashen, like all the ashen armor stuff uses these ashen fabrics and dawnstone. So the ashen fabric here uses 2 ash piles, white wool, string, and gives you ashen fabric. Now the problem is that it uses between 12 and 24 of each of the things. So this is kind of like our, it's somewhere around here. And we're going to be using these ash piles, once we get the exact amounts, in order to create them all, which is very exciting. So, I'm going to chuck in 12 first, and we've got 2 string that we're going to dump in here, so 1 there and 1 there. We've got... that should be separate. 1 ash pile there, another ash pile there. And 1, excuse me, of our wool, which is the correct setup. So we're going to put 12 in the iron and 12 in the lead. So drop 2 of those, the lead and the iron. And now I've done a lot of like redoing. I'm also using the official Minecraft alternative texture pack. So that's why everything looks a bit different. It's nice down here too. I'll show you that later. But now the button. Go! Produce pretty things. Please? Maybe? Ah, wait, you don't have any ember? What is this? What did I do wrong? Alright, well, we'll just... Is that filling up? That is. Yes. I don't know what happened there. This is eventually... So we're going to be putting the reactor and that sort of thing in here. Because in the next episode, we're going to put a crystal cluster, a crystal something, crystal battery. I can't remember half of these names and I only just looked at them. Crystal cell because those can store a huge amount of ember, which is really good. So we're going to be using that to produce and then to store and then these things to fill up. So yes, that's the plan here. There's a lot of the Dawnstone, the Cinder Staff and the Clockwork Pickaxe uses the Mantle Jar a lot. So that's what we're going to be working on here. So I'll be back in a moment when we have enough ember to actually get this thing going. Alrighty, there it goes. And we're ready. I should probably turn that off. There we go. Look how nice it looks. There we go. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that was very convenient. So, it's that's awesome. Sorry, my wording was just nah. So we don't have to do any fancy calculations with this. It's exactly 12 ash per ashen fabric. I mean, 12 for the lead and 12 for the iron gives us 2 fabric. So cool. So what I'm going to do is I've got everything set up to get everything ready to rumble. So I'm going to quickly work on getting all of the items ready for us, and then we'll go from there. So I think I can put a lot of this stuff in, and it'll work fine. I think. So I'll put 1 wool in. I've got plenty of ash. So now that I know it's like that, that works out quite well. I think I might need a bit more ash, but that's okay. We'll go from here for the moment. So 12 in there, 12 in there. And have we got enough? I think we do. I'm not quite sure how much the minimum is, but let's go. And there it goes. How much did that use? Okay, so it used about right. Awesome. Wonderful. More ashen fabric. So, I'm just going to bulk produce all of this and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so it turns out I grossly overestimated the amount of materials I needed. I don't know why. I thought I'd calculated them, like all of it fine, but that's okay. Better to have more than to have less. And I messed up like once or twice too, so it kind of works out alright. Okay, so I've got all the extra materials I need here, and then we're ready to just go ahead and create them all. So I can make 4 sets of goggles if I really wanted to, but that would just be a waste of resources. So 1 of each is sufficient. And now we have the ashen goggles, cloak, boots, and leggings. And wow, look at that cape. Doesn't that look fantastic? Oh, hang on. Wait, where'd I put the Cinder Staff? There we go. Look at that. Now, isn't that magnificent? That is something to behold. That's actually really cool. Oh, wow. Okay, I can't control myself like this. But that looks great. That looks really, really fantastic. I think that looks awesome. So, if you like that, you can have it too. All you have to do is build all the stuff. Okay, so now that we've got all that, we're ready to go to the Nether. We're going to collect some dust and some powder. And then I've already got all the stuff ready to go to build the reactors. And I know how to do them because I did it in creative. So we're just going to go running out here. Out we go. Hello, villager. Did you know that I built a portal to hell above your church? It's a strange predicament, isn't it? Alright, so, left click. There we go. Pop that back. Or actually, I should probably take that just in case. I don't know if my Cinder Staff can light portals or not. I should have tested that. That would have been a really cool thing to do. Alright, waiting for it to load. This is our first time going to the Nether, so it's got to load everything. Load everything. Ooh, very nice. And I did bring some cobblestone, so I'm just going to quickly put up a very small barrier. Because that's the last thing you need, is to get absolutely overrun by ghasts. The ghastly beasts. Alright, up we go. Doink, 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 doink. Alright, that is fantastic. Oh, look at how quick that Clockwork Pickaxe makes short work of this glowstone. Look at it. It's beautiful. Ooh, very nice. Okay, so No. No, no, no. Don't want any of your attention or your sass. Neither is welcome. So, I have two options. I can try to get the blaze powder right this second and spend some more time doing cutting and editing of the videos just to find the... what do they call it? No, no! No! I don't appreciate that at all! If you get rid of my glowstone dust, I'm not going to be happy. Take that! You beast! Oh, that's the first time I've gotten something, that achievement in 1.12, so that was very nice. Okay, so we've got plenty of glowstone dust. There's also plenty nearby the entrance, just in case I ever need some more. Let's see if I can find... I'll be really quick about it. I want to just see if I can find the Nether Fortress. If I can't, I'm just going to leave it and we'll come to it for come back to it another time, because I know there is another way that you can work with things. It doesn't look like it's close at all. So, I'm going to ignore it. We're just not going to spend hours upon hours finding it. I'll find it in the downtime, and I'll build a bridge to it so that I can show you exactly what we're going to do. Okay, I'll quickly cut this jump. Alright, now that we're back in normal town, I'm going to... oh, in case you didn't know, Chisels and Bits allows you to make walkways that mobs can't walk through, which is very nice. Alright, so I made a little mob grinder so that I could get some stuff. It doesn't really get a lot. It really isn't a lot. But it's better than nothing at all. And so, I'm going to take all the gunpowder that I've got here, and we're going to go downstairs and make the rest of the stuff that we need. So, the catalysis chamber, the combustion chamber, and the Ignium reactor. Now, this is a three-parter. Not the series, just, not the episode, just the literally 3 parts of make one whole thing. So, if I make the Ignium reactor, and I make the combustion chamber, and I make the catalysis chamber, then all 3 of these work together in order to create a ember manufacturing process that uses different types of catalysts and combustions and such and so forth. Which, by looking in the book, where did I put it? What did I do with the book? There, I made another one. I don't know what I did with the other one. I might have let go or something. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so, under transmutation, you have the Ignium reactor. The Ignium reactor is a very powerful means of refining ember crystals. It must be placed adjacent to the top parts of both the combustion and catalysis chamber. When both the combustion chamber and catalysis chamber are active, the reactor will refine crystalline ember with a multiplier equal to the fuel level and the catalyst level of the attached chambers +1. The catalyst level and combustion level must also be fairly close. So you're not going to use the weakest substance and the strongest substance. You've got to use like somewhere close. So, the combustion chamber is a simple machine that does little on its own. It can quite simply burn combustible fuels. So, coal has a power of 2, nether brick items have a power level of 3, and blaze powder has a power level of 4. Oh, nether brick. I thought it was gunpowder for some reason. I'll have to come back with that one. But blaze power is power level 4. That's why I wanted to get that. Catalysis uses redstone with 2, gunpowder of 3, and glowstone of 4. So that's why I got the glowstone. So, the way we set this up is I'm going to dump a block there, and I'm going to put the Ignium reactor right there. Okay? So right in the middle. Next, we're going to put the catalysis chamber on one side, and the combustion chamber on the other. And see how that connects? That's exactly what we want to happen. So, the way we do this is we put a hopper here, here, and here. And what we're going to do is the crystals go in this top one. The glowstone goes in the... I've already forgotten. In the catalysis chamber, which is the silver one. So I can just dump 2 stacks of glowstone in there now. And then the combustion chamber needs coal, nether bricks, or blaze powder. Now the problem is, because I've used the strongest material, which is the glowstone dust of 4, then I can't use coal, which has a power of 2. I have to use either nether bricks or blaze powder. So, I'm going to quickly smelt some nether, nether rack, considering I just got some, thankfully, and I'm going to use the nether brick in order to do that. Alright, so now that I've got that going, I'm just going to quickly use some item frames in order to remind myself which one is which. So the glowstone goes in this one, the fuel goes in here, so charcoal, nether brick, blaze powder, and then of course the ember shard goes in the top. Why can't I put that in there? I can. There we go. Okay, so you can currently see this has 0 ember in here, and I'm going to turn off the emitter. So we can see that there's 0, and I'm going to put a single piece of ember shard in there, and we're going to see exactly how much it produces. I've got an ember emitter already, so I'm going to chuck that there and leave her on the top, and we're going to attune that emitter to there. And now that we've got the bricks, we're going to chuck the bricks in, and I'm going to put a single shard in. Away it goes! And we can see that it's already starting to build up. And unfortunately for me, it's getting sucked straight into the thing. So I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to put it right there. That's at 200. And this is still building. So according to calculations, a glowstone level of 4, a nether brick power of 3, so that's 4 and 3 is 7, plus the extra 1 makes it a multiplier of 8, compared to the, oh, where is it? I thought I just had it. Compared to the pressure refinery, which has up to a 3 times yield. So we're getting a way lot more, and someone told me that a copper cell is the best, and I did a whole bunch of testing with all the metals that Embers allows in the game, and there were 3. I think it was copper and gold were the best 2, and there was another one, but I can't remember. I think it might have been mithril. Oh, and this is nice. I think I showed this off already, but I put the map here so that when there's a nice amount of ember in this section, I can fill it up and let it go wild. So let's see exactly how much we got. So we got 200 plus 2,990. So nearly 3,200 ember from that one shard. That wasn't even crystal, that was just the shards. So as you can see, awesome amount of power, awesome amount of output, and it's all thanks to the pressure refinery. So instead of having to use this anymore and risk burning the place down with lava, I can use this and it puts out a huge amount more of output. Of course, the nether brick is plentiful because you just break nether and nether rack and smelt it. And then of course you've also got the glowstone dust, which is somewhat plentiful. But in the next episode, I've already got some things planned to do. So if I open the secret chamber, then we are on episode 7. But in the next episode, we're going to make the Inferno Forge, the Dawnstone Anvil, and the Crystal Cell. The Inferno Forge and the Dawnstone Anvil allow you to upgrade your equipment and start using the heat power, which is very, very cool. And I've already tested it out, so I know how it works. But it's very awesome to get some really powerful armor and equipment. So that's going to be it for this episode. That's all ready for next episode. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome. I am awesome. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.